The last safety razor video was all about the Merkur 37C. Now the next razor on this video is the Merkur 39C. These are very closely related, also known as the Sledgehammer. So the Merkur 39C, this is a razor that I've owned for a few years now, and it's very efficient on coarse growth, and shave when I have about 3 days or more growth. Given the name Sledgehammer, I think would relate to having this large barber pole handle and its cutting efficiency. In this video I'm going to run through the design and the features of this razor, then I'm going to run through a quick demo shave, then give you guys some opinions and some feedback based on my experience. Now it's said that the thing that is different about a slant razor compared to a standard DE razor is that when we're shaving, it kind of slices through the hair rather than cutting down inwards, if that kind of makes sense. You can only understand that once you begin to shave with it. Now I'm not 100% sure that's what this razor does. I'm just more about shaving with it, testing it out and seeing how it performs. That's the most important thing to me. Let's take a look at what Merkur states about this. Merkur states, the Merkur 39C razor is a slant bar razor for wiry and dense beards. Due to its heavy weight and slant bar head, it can handle even the most difficult tasks easily and thoroughly. It's no wonder that fans call it the Sledgehammer. With a barber pole shaped ribbed handle, you have it safely and comfortably in your hand. I guess that explains it pretty well and better than what I could. So what's one of these Sledgehammers going to cost? In the US you're going to pick one up for about 55 or 60 US dollars, and in the UK for about 45, 50 pounds. So it's not one of the most expensive razors, but it's a little bit pricey. So let's get a close up of the features and the design. So first things first, this is a long handle razor and it measures 100 millimeters long. Let's get an idea of how long that is. Let's compare it with the Merkur 37C. The Merkur 37C on the right is a very small handle, so you can see that's much longer. If we go with a standard type of handle size, which on the right here is a Edwin Jagger DE89. It's quite a bit longer than standard. And it's pretty weighty. This weighs 110 grams. It's bound to weigh a bit more because of this long barber pole style handle. It's a two-part razor, so to replace a blade we need to undo the bottom cap, then we get a top cap. The base plate is then part of the handle. So to replace a blade, we pop a blade inside the top cap on its post, like so. These are a little bit easier than a three-part razor. There we go. While we've got a blade up there, let's try and get a close-up of the blade angle and gap. You can see that there. If you've never really seen or used a slant razor before, let's show you how it is different from a standard DE razor. You can see the shape of these here and that edge there. Then also you'll see very clearly that this is kind of like buckled. It's almost like it's just been bent. Now as I just said, barber style, so this barber style handle, you can see this section here and this section here, and then how the grip kind of goes in the barber style, how you'd see a barber's sign outside of the shop. See that? That doesn't offer as much grip as what you would get with a knurled handle, but there's plenty enough grip there to prevent us from slipping while we're shaving with wet hands. So should we head to the bathroom and see if this can hammer some of my growth away? So until yesterday I had about 4 days of growth, but I gave it a quick trim because it was just too much, and yeah, worth trimming it off, isn't it? So this sort of length of growth is kind of perfect for this type of razor that likes coarse growth or growth over three or so days. So the lubricant of choice today is a Taylor of our Bond Street Sandalwood shaving cream. I used it a few times, I'm going to be using it again. The cream will be going with the Aromatherapy pre-shave oil by Tops as well, and I'll be using a Persona blade that I've already put into the razor in the feature section of this video. And I'll also be using a Simpsons Trafalgar T3 synthetic shaving brush, pretty good brush, with a Billabong Arbor and Muller porcelain shaving bowl, small shaving bowl. And I've got an alum block handy in case I get any nicks, cuts or any sort of irritation. So I give my face a good scrub and wash, so it's ready now to put the pre-shave stuff on and get everything prepared before the shave. Okay, we're prepared. Now I think I'm going to do a 2-pass shave and then just do some clearing up afterwards. I think that's the plan with this razor. Let's see how it goes. Very heavy compared to the 37C I recently used. Now something I wanted to point out that this is not that audible, although it's very efficient. Other razors are very audible. I think this might be one of the differences with the slant razors, is that they are not so audible. However, they're still efficient. Now, I would have thought that being audible means that they are more aggressive and shaving more efficiently, but that don't seem to be the case. But this is just something I'm investigating. But you'll notice that it's not very audible at all. While it's not audible, it's shaving close enough. Okay, first pass done, let's see where we're at. Right, okay. Not bad, yeah, we'll do another pass. I could stop there if it wants to, and so I wouldn't create any irritation. However, I'm not going to do that, am I? Because I like to have a BBS shave. They're called a baby butt smooth shave. But I could stop there if it wants to. That could be job done. Let's get some pre-shave and lava on again. There we go, a nice coat of lava. Top stuff is great, isn't it? Right, so I'm just going to go against the grain. On the cheeks, upwards against the grain. But on the neck, I would shave kind of upwards, but you think that's against the grain. It's not quite against the grain. Against the grain for me, because my hair growth grows down there and here it goes up. To go against the grain, I would have to go that way. But you'll see on my, not the third pass, but the clearing up bits, is that's where I get that very close, shave that very close. Upwards. Okay, I think we're done there. Second pass. Right, that will do, but you know what? I'm just going to go around and clear some bits up. Well, this is how I do a bit of clearing up. I just feel around. Keep some lava in the face and feel around for areas. Okay. Yeah, very lightly to prevent irritation. You definitely don't want irritation, just don't do what I'm doing here. Once you know your growth pattern, you're pretty much free to shave as you wish. Okay, sorted. Oh. A little bit there. Okay, sorted, job done. I don't feel any irritation, or I can't really see any, but I'm going to still put some alum block on, see if we get much stingy feeling. Yeah, can I can feel it. Oh yeah, feel it a bit there on the neck. Let's get that washed off. I'm going to put some of this post-shave Nivea balm on as well. Very cheap stuff, but very good. Right, okay, so yeah, the shave's very, so okay, yeah, the shave's very efficient. Quite aggressive, but not overly aggressive. Not as aggressive as some razors, not as aggressive as some razors have a very large blade gap. Did I prefer it over the Merkur 37C that has a short handle? I don't think so. I think I prefer a shorter handle. I do find the handle on the 39C slightly bulky, and I don't kind of want that. But I like weighty razors, but not quite as bulky as that. So who's it going to be best suited for? So obviously guys that have got quite coarse growth. So maybe guys that are like me that like to use open comb razors. These are worth, the slant razors are worth giving a go. I guess you need to be a person that likes quite longish and bulky handles rather than a standard size handle or a smaller handle like the Merkur 37C. Now for me personally, the 37C is a kind of keeper razor, the 39C isn't. I did not enjoy the shave quite as much, and I think it has something to do with the manoeuvrability of the 37C, like the Merkur 34C. The small size gives it great manoeuvrability around underneath the neck and around these edges type of thing, if that makes sense. Any of these products I've used, like the pre-shave, the shaving cream, the bowl and brush, in the description there'll be links to reviews for them, so you can take a look at what I have to say about those separately. There's also reviews for 39C and the 37C on my website shavingadvisor.com, and I also have a comparison on these razors, so you can take a look at those also in the description. If you want to stay up to date with the latest videos that are coming out, do hit the subscribe button. You'll get a notification once the video is live. Thanks for watching guys, have a great day.